All right, this is part 9.
Greetings to you.
Good morning.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
Disgusting creatures. I hope never to see another.
Goodbye. Morning.
Morning. Yeah, this is part 9. It's been a couple weeks since I played, so I'm gonna be a little rusty. I don't remember the... Yeah, I don't remember the buttons at all. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Jump. Crouch. Okay. I don't know what the hell I was doing. So...
How are you?
Hello.
Edla. Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you. One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it. But Regner hates everything. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Reynold Draelis made his way into town, snuck into his house,
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember.
killed him.
Sort of. Yep. Kind of remember that. Sure.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
They cannot help you train any higher. Wonderful.
So? Such adventures. How I envy you. I can't argue. Don't waste. You think that's funny? You think that's amazing. You win. Don't try to manipulate me. Sorry. I don't get it. You've got not such advent. I appreciate the gesture.
Oh shit, did I just bribe her?
That's just not such advent. That's enough. Don't talk such rot. You're good. Goodbye.
Have you heard that Orentus Falvius can summon creatures?
It seems an odd skill for a priest.
Uh-huh. They say the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been...
Goodbye.
What the hell am I doing?
Well, I'm only asking for a single.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Draelus will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. The culprit in this crime has... We'll see. What a wonderful compliment. Is that... You're revolting. Remarkable. Remarkable. Get away. That's just talk. Goodness, what can I say? You're wasting your breath. Please, really... Ugh. That's foul. What a ghetto... You can't... No, you do me too much honor. That's just talk. Really now. Remarkable. You're revolting. I suppose there's no... Turns out that Brayden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Brayden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Brayden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Brayden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Okay, cool.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Uh...
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Brayden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Oh, you're back.
Hello.
Those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
So long.
Good day. Go ahead. Is there a problem? Good day. Hi.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed? Bye.
Yes?
Morning.
How are you today?
What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Brayden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. Make it quick. Not now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't waste your flattery on me. I accept. I doubt it. What a thoughtful gift.
Shit.
Don't try to Good one. That works for me. I usually don't give out that kind. Take your time. Every little bit helps. Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Brayden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
I am starting to realize I don't really care about these kind of games. They always seem appealing, like open world, oh, you can do whatever. But then I get in them and it's just overwhelming, dude. I really think I'm gonna not play this anymore. Because it's just too much. I'd rather play my sport games, baseball, and my RPGs with Souls-likes. And I think that's my cup of tea. I need to stop buying these games. They never fill the expectation I have for them. They never do. So I think I'm just gonna move on.
What can I do for you today? Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynold told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Yeah, yeah, I think I'm done. I think this game's too much. I think it's too much.
Oh, you're back.
Do you have any more questions? Yes. I remember Brayden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynil. I know I sound desperate, but...
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How'd you know about that? Ah, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Raynor not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynor have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynor from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more? I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Okay.
Oh,
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Raynor will pay for both crimes. Gellerborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad's City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynor. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. If all you say is true, Raynor will answer for Braden's death. Certainly. Please hurry. Raynor may make a break
Hi
for the
there.
open road at any moment.
I'll finish this hour out, I think, and then I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's
Good
like
afternoon.
it's fun, but it's not. It's just like too much. If that makes any sense.
How goes it?
Door to the Great Hall. I don't want to go to the Great Hall. How do I get out of here? There's only one way out. I guess so. There's my horse.
will help an old beggar.
What news do you bring? I knew I recognized Raynal. I think when I first met Brayden many, many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynal, that time is lost. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now, she has no money left at all. Poor thing. Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word.
Just speak it.
Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago.
Brotherhood, that was the word.
I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
Afternoon.
Um, oh shit, there's a gate. Completely missed this. No. God damn it, dude. This game, the fucking buttons. I don't even know what was up here now. The magic thing. Damn it. What happened? What the fuck happened? The rock hit me? What? That's fucking stupid, man. How does that hurt me? Oh shit. Well, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Stop. What the fuck? Dude, this game's retarded. This game's retarded, dude. How did I die? How did that kill me? Got it. What the fuck? Okay, that's gonna do it. I'll be back whenever. I'm not sure when, but someday. Bye bye.